Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Adam Cellini. Topping our news tonight, several developments from North Dakota, where the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers says the $4 billion Dakota Access oil pipeline cannot be built under Lake Oahe. A victory for the opponents of the pipeline. The Army Corps of Engineers denying that permit, saying developers needed to look into alternative routes. Protesters against the project say the pipeline would hurt the environment and destroy some ancient Native American sites. The Standing Rock Sioux tribe, whose reservation is about a half a mile away, welcomes the news. The tribe urging the incoming Trump administration to respect the decision.
It feels good. I'm really happy that I'm here to witness it and be on this land and celebrate with a lot of my elders and the youth, but I think that we also need to keep in mind that we need to be ready to keep going.
Mixed reactions out of Washington to that decision. Senator Bernie Sanders applauding the denial of the pipeline, while House Speaker Paul Ryan calls the move, quote, big government decision making at its worst. Here on the Suncoast, several protesters standing with the Standing Rock tribe. They say they are fighting to protect the land and the water of millions of people. Answer Coalition, Peace Center, and the American Indian Movement all taking part in a fundraiser today to benefit water protectors.
And yes, we continue to stand up for our rights and for our people and for the right to have our homes safe and our burial lands safe. I mean, we've already had burial grounds destroyed by this pipeline.
Many of those in attendance today speaking about their experiences of visiting Standing Rock. Florida Highway Patrol troopers recently stumbled on a body near the base of the Skyway Bridge, and that it may have been there for days. Saturday morning, troopers responding to a call about a possible vehicle driving off the bridge. No car was found in the bay, but while searching for a vehicle, a female body was found along the rocks at the base of the bridge. The body is believed to be a jumper from November 28th. No name or age was provided. Investigators are looking into a shooting in Bradenton from earlier today. The Manatee County Sheriff's Office called to a home on 26th Avenue East, where they found a man with a gunshot wound to his upper body. He was quickly transported to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. No arrests have been made at this time. A Bradenton community facing a startling explosion early this morning as a property went up in flames. It happened around 4 a.m. at the Trailer Estates community in Bayshore Gardens. Firefighters believe the source of the explosion was oxygen tanks that the homeowner had by his bedside. That man telling first responders his smoke alarm saved his life. It woke him up before the explosion took place. He was treated for minor smoke inhalation, and no other injuries are being reported. A total of 4 fire engines, 1 ambulance, and 2 sheriff's deputies responded to the blaze. Hot day in Bradenton and hot day all around the Suncoast. Let's head over to Wendy Ross for a first check on our weather today. Wendy?
Adam, it was a beautiful day. It was a beautiful evening, and right now we're looking at fair skies across the region. Temperatures are in the upper 60s right now, but that humidity is moving on up, and so is the dew point, and we are expecting to see some big changes coming up in our forecast over this upcoming week. Right now we have fair skies across central and south Florida, but look at the line of showers, thunderstorms across the panhandle of Florida right now, and all of this is heralding a cold front that's getting ready to move into the state of Florida on Tuesday. And in advance of that front, we're going to be seeing some rain showers forming. So right now we've got the rains over the northern sections of the Gulf of Mexico, and we'll let you know in just a few minutes when they're forecast to come here. That's all coming up. Adam?
All right, thank you very much, Wendy. After 9 years of living on the streets, a homeless man finally has a place to call his own. But could it impact a federal lawsuit that he is a part of? ABC 7's Kate Flexter has the story.
David Cross is just one of 6 plaintiffs suing the city of Sarasota for what he says is criminalization of homelessness. And it's a potentially precedent-setting case. For 9 years, David Cross was homeless. His only break from reality, reading books at the public library.
It is an escape because you get, like myself, you get into the book. You become a character of this book.
But 9 years and many books later, David Cross now has a home.
A new beginning, a new life.
Which he got through a federal voucher program with some help from the Sarasota Police Department and the Salvation Army.
Don't know where to begin.
And from couches to coffee mugs, Cross outfitted his new home this week.
You know, this is a great thrill for me, you know, that this happened so quickly. And even though I'm opposed to the city, I am very grateful to him for providing all this for me.
That opposition Cross is referring to is a federal lawsuit against the city of Sarasota, which claims Sarasota's rules for panhandling and lodging are unconstitutional. The city denies those claims. Cross is the lead plaintiff in the case, represented by civil rights attorney Andrea Mogensen.
If we reach out with a helping hand rather than criminalizing, where we can get people off the streets and where they need to be, if they can maintain that, our problems will be reduced.
The big question, though, is if Cross's new living status could impact the case. Mogensen says this changes nothing.
So while this is a great step for Mr. Cross and for the community, we need to keep working in these ways to make sure that, you know, we're not criminalizing the people who are unable to take advantage of programs like this.
For Cross, this case has always been bigger than just him. And now that he has a home, he says even more so.
It's for everyone out there. I've just gotten what I wanted. Now it's for them.
The city calls this a big win for everyone involved and says there's still a lot of work to be done in terms of the Housing First initiative. In Sarasota, Kate Flexter, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
All right, thank you, Kate. Firefighters had to run for their own lives during a house fire in Jacksonville, Florida today. Officials say the roof began to crumble as crews worked inside. 15 fire units responding, and it took 30 firefighters almost an hour to control the flames. Nearby, neighbors say they heard 2 explosions and that those explosions shook the ground. Propane tanks and live ammunition were inside. Luckily, no one was injured in the house when the blaze began. The investigation is still ongoing, but the fire is believed to have been started by an overloaded surge protector. At least 33 people have been confirmed dead in the massive fire that consumed a converted warehouse over the weekend. The warehouse igniting during an electronic dance party. That death toll expected to rise as crews continue to search the wreckage of the 2-story building. Of those identified so far, authorities say the ages range from 30 years old to 17, some of the victims even coming from other countries. Crews have worked through the night, but more than half the building remains to be searched.
I mean, this morning, I think we all kind of had hope that maybe they could be rescued, and then as the days progressed and we're finding out more information, it just doesn't seem that that's a fire that's survivable. So the reality, I think, for all of us is beginning to set in.
Officials say they are considering criminal charges at the end of their investigation. Still to come here on ABC 7, a final goodbye to Fidel Castro. Thousands of Cubans say farewell to their former leader in Santiago.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future. Because while many doors open, these doors transform. They did for us. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
Designers do it with style.
Tell me what's going on here.
Why, you don't like my hair?
The Mark and Mandy Show. In-depth design ideas.
What is up with the tuck tape here? Let's cover it up.
Amazing beauty and fashion tips.
So Halle Berry has amazing skin. Her secret is coffee grounds.
No.
Delicious recipes.
Today, I'm gonna show you a special dish that is sure to please that special someone in your life.
Watch The Mark and Mandy Show right here on your favorite channel.
You can help make the wishes of Suncoast children and seniors come true this holiday season. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. Join ABC 7 and share your good fortune by becoming a Salvation Army Angel.
Just stop by ABC 7 or Sunset Kia in Sarasota, Bradenton, or Venice to pick up an Angel Tree gift tag. It will tell you what a local child or senior citizen is wishing for this holiday season.
Thanks for your generosity and happy holidays from ABC 7.
Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Monday at 4 on Suncoast View. I'm Stephanie Roberts on Suncoast View. Photographer Cliff Rolls outlines the December social calendar, plus Florida Studio Theater Improv and Oak and Stone in the kitchen.
Monday at 4 on Suncoast View.
The all-new mysuncoast.com. Just another way we're here for you.
Black Friday's biggest deals are still here. That's right, the Black Friday sales event is going strong at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Ram trucks are built tough enough to help you conquer whatever the day may throw your way with all the technology and comfort you'd find in a luxury vehicle. Right now, get over 20% off. That's up to $15,000 off a new Ram 1500. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
Christmas Traditions by LuxArt Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by LuxArt Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
An update on the man charged with the murder of 9 parishioners at a South Carolina church. Today, Dylan Roof stating he no longer wants to act as his own lawyer, at least for now. The 22-year-old is asking the judge to bring back his defense team for the guilt phase of his federal death penalty trial, which begins this week in Charleston. Once Roof has passed through that phase of the trial, he plans to go back to representing himself. The move came after Roof's former defense expressed concern that he may not present evidence that could sway a jury to spare his life. Fidel Castro has been laid to his final rest 9 days after the Cuban dictator died at the age of 90. A wooden box holding his ashes was entombed in a ceremony led by his brother and successor, Raul Castro. Thousands lined the funeral route to the cemetery for their final farewell. Glenna Milberg reports from Santiago.
Fidel Castro's ashes interred in a short private ceremony in an historic cemetery ended 9 days of official national mourning across Cuba.
It's a very emotional moment, saying goodbye to the ashes of our comandante. Fidel was our father. Fidel gave us health, he gave us education, he gave us security. Fidel was the greatest man who has existed on the planet.
A military caravan transported the cedar casket from Santiago de Cuba's Plaza of the Revolution, where it had been under guard overnight after a massive public memorial rally Saturday evening. His final goodbye was orchestrated by Castro himself. His final resting place symbolically right next to the tomb of José Martí, Cuba's father of independence from Spain. The death of the revolutionary leader at age 90 last week marks an end to his more than half-century hold on the nation he wrested from a dictator and made a closed socialist society 90 miles from the United States superpower he continuously defied. Fidel Castro, both revered and reviled, became a larger-than-life iconic figure. One of Castro's last mandates was that nothing be named for him, not a monument, not a building, not a street. He wanted the focus to remain on the revolution itself. In Santiago de Cuba, I'm Glenna Milberg for ABC News.
Today's funeral marks the passing of a leader for Cuba, but for some it brings hope of a better future. And now to a follow-up on the efforts to recount votes from the presidential election. Earlier this month, Green Party presidential candidate Jill Stein began her demands for a recount despite President-elect Donald Trump's efforts to stop it. Now Michigan's elections director says his office will push to recount nearly 5 million ballots by hand before the December 13th deadline. Michigan follows Pennsylvania and Wisconsin in participating in the recount. Back here on the Suncoast, Ed Smith Stadium coming to life on Saturday during what is normally a quiet season. Runners and their families gathering at the stadium this morning to show support for Save Our Seabirds and the Baltimore Orioles. The annual Run for the Birds event featuring a 5K and a 1-mile run. The mission of the event to educate and raise funds for Save Our Seabirds. The organization's mission to rescue, rehabilitate, and release sick and injured birds back into their habitat.
It's our second annual. We hope to grow it every year.
And so, you know, it's about getting out here and having a good time, but also raising awareness about what we do at Save Our Seabirds. You know, we rescue, rehabilitate, and release sick and injured birds every day, and you know, that's just so important to the environment.
ABC 7 Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan was also on hand emceeing the event. Well, the Source Church in Bradenton is no stranger to celebrities, and today another star has graced their morning services.
Pastor Darryl Strawberry.
Former major leaguer Darryl Strawberry helped to lead the New York Mets to a World Series championship, but was also suspended from the game 3 times for substance abuse. Some might say it led to unfilled potential, and it certainly led to jail time. Now Strawberry is an ordained minister and author looking to teach others to find a better path.
That's what church is all about, is being able to make a difference in people's lives and to let them know that they matter. It's exciting, you know, it's exciting. And of course, it's challenging, but it's exciting to be able to know that you have a platform that you can help people.
The same judge that sentenced Strawberry to jail also attending the service. The former MLB star shedding tears as he expressed his thanks, saying that it was the wake-up call he needed to turn his life around. How about that? The judge that sent him to jail sitting right there in the it's today.
Oh my goodness, that's really
It's
quite
amazing.
a moment,
That
isn't it?
is really crazy, yeah.
Something.
So we were talking warm day today, but things may be changing.
Things are changing. They're changing as we speak, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's just going to happen anyway.
There's nothing I want to do about it.
Exactly. Most of us would love to see some cooler weather, just to try on something else for a change. 85 degrees was our daytime high today. Not a record. We had a record that was set back in 1994 of 86. But today we only got up to a high of 85, and we're supposed to be about 10 degrees cooler for this time of the year. 56 is the normal overnight low. We got down to 63 degrees last night, and right now we have temperatures in the 60s and 70s all across the state. Take a look at Key West. They're just at 79 degrees now, and across our viewing area we have temperatures in the 60s and 70s as well, with readings warmest at the beach. Venice reporting 72, Parrish and Mayaca City both at 70 degrees right now. Everybody else is coming in the 60s at this hour. And we've got the rain. Finally, we need these showers to come on through, and we're looking at about a 40% chance of rain for tomorrow. And this is in advance of a cold front that's sweeping across the southeastern part of the country. We are looking at the rains now coming in across the panhandle. Some of these have produced some isolated showers and thunderstorms, so we could see the same thing developing for tomorrow and Tuesday as this front moves across. And you can see plenty of moisture all across the southeastern United States. And so as this front moves through, it's going to help to bring in these showers. And again, we really could use the rain. So we could see some breezy conditions developing tomorrow as well. Once again, we've got a 40% chance of rain for Monday. On Tuesday, there's a 60% chance. And then once that front goes through, we've got the next front coming on in. And this is the one that's going to bring us the cold weather. It's coming on in from Siberia, and we are going to be seeing very cold temperatures, the coldest of the season coming in just in time for next weekend. So we're seeing these cold temperature readings coming on down, sweeping across the country. They're going to make their way right here into our area, and by Friday night and into Saturday morning, we could see our temperatures in the 40s for overnight lows and only 60s, low 60s for daytime highs. Mostly cloudy conditions and breezy, and we have a chance of some showers both Monday and Tuesday. Again, a 40%, and then upping that to a 60% chance on Tuesday, and then that much colder weather comes on in. By Friday, we're going to see it with the next cold front. If you're heading out to the beach, you can expect to see areas of some sea fog developing. Winds are going to be on the gusty side, southeast at 10 to 15 knots, and gusting up to about 20 knots. That's going to be taking place for tomorrow. And for us, we're going to be seeing breezy conditions as well. We may get some morning fog developing, a 40 to 60% chance of rain both Monday and Tuesday. The next cold front comes in and really drops those temperatures. It's going to be cold. Adam?
Thank you, Wendy. The Buccaneers have a shot to lead the division. Sports is coming up next.
We're losing exotic animals on a daily basis, and the ones that we have in captivity are really the ambassadors for their wild counterparts. I'm Clayton Rozier from the Big Cat Habitat and Gulf Coast Sanctuary, housing over 150 exotic animals that needed a great home. And if you love animals, please help them. Do it locally. Support your local no-kill shelters, your local wild animal sanctuaries. Make a difference where you can.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to save a life? Find out by donating platelets at Suncoast Blood Bank.
I'm Haley Wilgus, ABC7. Platelets aid in the clotting process and are vital in the treatment of cancer and surgical patients, trauma victims, and critically ill newborns. It's tough to keep enough on the shelves because they only last 5 days. To donate, call this number or visit scbb.org and you can help save a life.
ABC7 congratulates Suncoast Blood Bank on 65 years of serving our community. If you want 24/7 access to ABC7's breaking news stories, weather forecasts, traffic alerts, health reports, Suncoast View, and more ABC7 programming, now there's good news. Introducing the free ABC7 channel on Amazon Fire TV, your 24/7 access to ABC7. Just search ABC7 on the streaming device and download the free ABC7 channel app. Or if you don't have an Amazon Fire TV, you can get one at Amazon.com.
The Jingle 5K is almost here. Get ready to spread your holiday cheer as you join our team of elves and jingle all the way through our 5K race course at Lakewood Ranch Main Street. Bring out the whole family for our holiday festivities and access to our huge post-race party. The Jingle 5K starts at 7 p.m. Thursday, December 22nd at Lakewood Ranch Main Street. Come on out to spread your holiday cheer at one of the most festive 5Ks of the year.
The Jingle 5K! Monday at 4 on Suncoast View.
I'm Stephanie Roberts on Suncoast View. Photographer Cliff Rolls outlines the December social calendar, plus Florida Studio Theater Improv and Oak and Stone in the kitchen.
Monday at 4 on Suncoast View.
Holiday scratch-offs are here, and oh, they make great surprises. Imagine the joy they will bring. With over $126 million in prizes, use them for a wreath or a place card for your feast. Attach them, scratch them, and let the magic happen. Holiday scratch-offs. The Florida Lottery has them. Just imagine.
They say good things come to those that wait. Well, you've waited long enough. You deserve to feel fabulous in your fashionable new Fiat 500X from Alfa Romeo Fiat in Sarasota. Boldly innovative, seductively stylish. Fiat gives you everything you'd expect from a capable utility vehicle, like a spacious interior and advanced safety systems, designed and built like a sexy little Sportster. Don't wait any longer. You deserve to feel fabulous. Get a new Fiat at Alfa Romeo Fiat of Sarasota.
Now, sports.
The Atlanta Falcons lost today, opening the door for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to take control of the NFC South. The Bucs in San Diego today looking for their 4th straight win. Bucs defense missing some key pieces today. Others would have to step up. And in the second half, Lavonte David is that man. Pick 6 on the deflected pass puts the Bucs up by 3. But the Chargers QB would bounce back. Same quarter, Phillip Rivers going deep for Tyrell Williams and connects for the 40-yard touchdown. Chargers back on top. 4th quarter, Bucs in the red zone down 1. It's Winston to Cameron Brate for the lead. 6 catches, 86 yards for Brate today. The 2-point conversion is good. Chargers one more chance to tie. Rivers looking for Dontrell Inman, but Keith Tandy says no, sir. Intercepts that pass. Rivers can't believe it, and your Tampa Bay Buccaneers now in first place with a 28-21 win over the Chargers. But it wasn't all good for Tampa Bay today. First quarter, wide receiver Cecil Shorts takes a vicious shot from safety Jaleel Adai. He would have to leave the game with a knee injury. He joins fellow receiver Vincent Jackson on the team's ever-changing injury list. Well, Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time. That's if you're looking at wins, of course. The Patriots QB earning win number 201 against the Los Angeles Rams earlier today. That is the most wins, playoffs included, by any quarterback in the history of the NFL. Here was Brady after the game.
Just been very fortunate to be around a lot of great teammates over the years, a lot of great coaches, and a lot of wins.
Tom Brady has led the Patriots to 6 Super Bowls. That is also the most out of any quarterback, and he has won 4. The Tampa Bay Lightning playing back-to-back days. They were on the road against the Hurricanes tonight. 2 hot goalies, Cam Ward and Ben Bishop, showing off all game. First period, it's Ward able to make the glove save on a Victor Hedman snapshot. And then in the second period, Bishop stopping one with his helmet. They would have to fish the puck out of his jersey. No goals in regulation. So on to overtime. Victor Stahlberg leaves the puck for Phil DiGiuseppe, who finds a crease through Bishop's legs. And no overtime magic for the Bolts tonight. They lose 1-0. More to come here on ABC 7. Stay with us.
On your TV, on your computer, on your camera, on your smartphone, on your Apple Watch. And now you can get ABC 7, your Suncoast News on Fire TV. Just go to mysuncoast.com and click on the mobile tab for a list of fast and free downloads that deliver ABC 7, your Suncoast News on the go.
Monday at 4 on Suncoast View.
Get your December social calendars ready. I'm Stephanie Roberts on Suncoast View. 'Tis the season for holiday happenings, and photographer Cliff Rolls is at them all. He'll be here with the big list of don't miss events. Florida Studio Theater previews their newest improv show. Sarasota Rings Handbell Choir is our Sounds of the Season, and Oaken Stone joins us in the kitchen.
Monday at 4 on Suncoast View.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
You might feel like there's too many problems in the world, or that, you as a 15-year-old, 16-year-old can't really make a difference.
It's not always about you. It's not just one person. It's a group. It's a team.
Just that simple act is transforming someone else's life.
It's one of the best feelings in the world.
It'll just make you feel so good about yourself.
I'd do anything to convince you just to be a part of this.
At ABC 7, it's all about being here for you. ABC 7 News at 7 with award-winning investigative journalist Alan Cohn. In-depth reporting and debate on important issues and stories in our community, with a featured topic of the day and a live roundtable discussion with community leaders and newsmakers, plus a quick recap of the day's top stories and weather. ABC 7 News at 7, weeknights. Now more than ever, we're here for you, Suncoast. The all-new MySuncoast.com. Just another way we're here for you.
This holiday season, give the greatest gifts of all, safety and peace of mind. Subaru offers more 2016 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus winners than any other brand. And now during the Subaru Share the Love event, you can lease the most award-winning small SUV on the planet. A new 2017 Subaru Forester for just $209 a month. Or get 0% financing. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Well, winning your college football conference is fun, but starting a riot, not so much. Thousands of Penn State fans starting a frenzy near State College after beating Wisconsin in the Big Ten Championship. Police patrolled and even used pepper spray at times as fans were climbing over things, cheering and celebrating their team's big win. And finally tonight, shoppers lining up at Toys R Us stores across the country this weekend for two of the hottest and hardest to get items of the holiday season. Participating Toys R Us stores announcing the sale of the Nintendo NES Classic and the breakout toy Hatchimals. Some stores only had about 30 of each toy for sale, and crowds of people started lining up on Saturday night for the store's 8 a.m. openings. In some locations, both toys retail for about $60 each. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've heard people saying that they've been spending like $500 for some of these things. But you love the Nintendo. You said you'd go out and get one.
That thing, I'd go buy it in a heartbeat and play it every single day. Hatchimals, I don't know. I gotta see it to believe the hype.
Welcome to Home Sweet Home. Every week, the best home experts on the Suncoast reveal their best tips and best tricks for inspiration and transformation. It's your beautiful home hotspot. This week, outdoor living at its finest.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Home Sweet Home. When you live in Florida, your lanai is as much a part of your home as anything indoors. So it's important to create an area everyone will love to spend time in, and nothing says quality time more than a big, beautiful pool with lots of space for lounging. The home we're going to share with you this week sure does scream quality, as the footprint for the outdoor living area is larger than the indoor living area, which is really no surprise. The owners build pools for a living. Meet John and Daniel Krozek.
Welcome to Superior Pools.